When I went to study dance, my friends thought it was the perfect study for me.
I always loved musicals and Grease, and I guess I had a Sandra Dee fetish, so I always wanted to dance.
I never saw myself ending up as a dancer because I was set on going to the Marines, as everyone knows. But I kind of fell headfirst into this profession. I'm kind of glad I did, really.
If I didn't dance, then I'd probably be somewhere in performing arts, making a fool of myself.
Good answer. Agreed.
Every morning we do class with Cameron, starting at 10:30 to warm our bodies up. Normally a ballet class to Britney Spears, Little Dragon, Radiohead, whatever it could be at that moment. Just a way to get your mind and body working on the same thing. Waking up, let the coffee kick in.
I've always struggled with a knee problem, so it's just I've had to really work myself and mentally and physically just to keep myself going and stretching and keep myself limber, especially when you're working sometimes in cold environments, like if it's snowing today as it is. You have to take extra time to warm up, so just to make sure you're ready for the work.
Good. I still want you to turn that way. I still want you to do exactly the same thing, but just blend it a little bit more. There's just a really nasty stop. That was better. Okay, that's better. Good. Yeah. Show me again, just which way we're turning. When you watch, just stay down and then just get up for when you need to.
Do you want to change what I do there?
No, because I've changed the first bit.
Do you want that more collapsed?
No, I think it just needs to get less. If you just think that and let this do whatever it does because of this. So it's not so that, it's just a little bit more, yeah. Try not to ever straighten your arms. Yeah. So that it just has a real unfinished quality to it. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. So it needs to have that quality throughout the whole time, so that there's a sense of tension and possible attack the whole time, even with the slow stuff. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a go. Ready? And I think with my other work, the women really drive a piece. So with the absence of them, it was actually really nice to focus on the beauty of the male physique and the sensitivity, the physicality, the strength, to make it something beautiful yet strong. It took a while, but once you find that language and build up on it, it gets quite exhilarating. That was beautiful, guys. Yeah, good. I think keep the leg down so that that one's kind of high, and then as you go down, that one can lower that way. to come back up, yeah?
Liam is... I didn't know much about Liam before, actually, as it's the first time for me in England. But no, it's really nice to work with. It's like, it feels like one of the dancers. It feels like one of us.
You can get him as far that way, so after he does the little, then you can use that.
You never have the feeling that is there to judge or there to make you feel you're the dancer, I'm the choreographer. It's always, yeah, it's always like the same level with dancers.
I wanted a sense of fluidity and constant moving quality to it. And this is why we wanted to go for that snake-like thing, to have a real animalistic quality, to have something so supple and beautiful with a more of a deadly attack underneath, really focusing on the subtlety of stuff as opposed to the kind of sheer physicality of it.
Serpent is a challenge for us because we mix sort of ballet and contemporary, and we kind of fuse all those styles together.
It's neoclassical, but at the same time you have to apply to some of the contemporary skills you have. So I think that's what I like about it. I can express myself in a neoclassical way, but at the same time I have to think about much more.
In Liam's piece, Serpent, there's a really complex sequence where I personally have to really focus in on myself and hold back and stay with the group and keep everyone else in mind, so we stay together and perform together, yeah.
La musique pour Serpent a été écrite par Max Richter. C'est une magnifique musique, une belle musique, avec de belles nuances. Ça va dans quelque chose de très doux et très forte à la fois. Et dans une deuxième partie, on peut sentir une musique puissante et une musique très forte.
Oui. Nice.
Oui. I like that.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, and. You're right, both of you.
Quite exciting. We'll lose that in the edit, don't worry. That'll be more of a, oh!
Okay, just come here. Let me have a show you for.
No, I was just kidding.
So this is the bit, yeah?
So, does it pose any particular challenges, do you think, having 10 of them?
10 is a lot, you know, it's quite a lot. It's a group piece. I'm more used to making duets, solos, trios. So, you know, 10 is, you know, it's different challenges. I like working with a group who have a different skill set from each other. And I think it's challenging, but it's also exciting. And I think there's also a kind of motivation in the group for each person to learn from the others. So they're kind of learning a language which is informed by this, informed by that, informed by the other people, but they also keep their own skills, which they have. So I think that's exciting.
I really want to be a choreographer, and working with Russell Liam has shown me a lot of skills and talents you need to have to be a choreographer, a lot of disciplines you need. I feel like working with them has given me a step up towards that goal.
Russell is like a Zen master. He's like a little ninjutsu, isn't he? Ninjutsu. No, he's like a yoga. He does all that yoga stuff, and so he's very calm and collected all the time. Last 2 seasons, I was working doing Russell's piece Torsion, so it's nice to actually get to work with him for a little bit. And he's really, he'll give you a chance to make a mistake, but then he'll give you a certain amount of chances, and then afterwards he'll say, okay, that's probably not going to work.
Okay, let's stop. Yeah, you kind of had his shoulder well cupped for taking him round. Yeah. Okay. Good.
There's a huge mix of skills and talents in the company, so you're always learning from each other, and everyone's got an advantage to offer. The thing you have to do is kind of pick up everyone's kind of strength and trying to make it your own strength, and just learn from whatever you can from everyone.
Once I get on stage, in front of a big audience, for me it's exciting, it's scary, it's many different feelings, and I think it's one of the reasons why I'm dancing. It's challenging myself in front of a big audience.
Building up your strength and your stamina and stuff is probably one of the hardest things, because the way to do it is when you're tired and you come, say we've been rehearsing for 6 days from 10 a.m. till 6, and then you're just really tired on that last day, but the only way to get stronger is to push through on those times when you're feeling absolutely shattered. We've all had to get much stronger, and hopefully are getting stronger. I currently hold the company record for press-ups with about 440 in a row, but don't hate. I mean, they'll tell you different, but it's all up.